Hi. As we move forward towards this Memorial Day weekend, I'll ask you all just to take a few moments, look at world events, and reflect on just how blessed, how fortunate we are to live in this great nation. As we look to Ukraine, people literally fighting for their very existence and the very existence of that sovereign nation. As we watch families that are torn apart, as we watch cities that are literally reduced to rubble. And most importantly, we watch these people who do incredible things to step forward in defense of their nation. Great sacrifices. They're right there at that fault line between good and democracy and what we believe versus a totalitarian government and corruption and quite frankly, the evil and the audacity to actually attack another sovereign nation. We should remember that we live in a nation that truly is the world's dominant power, where we don't worry about those sorts of invasions, those sorts of attacks, and our children don't have to worry about those sorts of things. And we should think about the sacrifice of those people who made that possible for us. Those people who stepped forward to serve, whether they were drafted, whether they served because their loved ones served, whether they served because they needed the educational benefits, regardless of what took them there, what they did when they were there is nothing less than incredible. To preserve our freedoms and our democracy and our way of life. And they paid the ultimate sacrifice. So as we remember them on this holiday, as we move forward through this day of remembrance, I ask that you not only remember them, but also remember their families. You know, we have many Gold Star families here in Ohio. Reach out to them as they reflect in their very own personal ways during this solemn day of reflection. Reach out to them, remember them, but most importantly, remember how great the sacrifices were of their loved ones and all those who serve this nation and have fallen in the line of duty to protect what we hold so dear. So on May 30th, that moment of reflection at 3 p.m., please take a moment to stop. And in your own way, just take a moment to reflect on who we are and what we represent and what we stand for and what may someday be our charge and our responsibility. And just remember our values, stiffen our resolve, and say that if we had to do it again, we would do it again to honor those who've made the greatest sacrifice for us. So I pray that you have a peaceful and a reflective Memorial Day weekend. God bless America.